What's going on, everybody? This is Professor Crypto Banana. I'm here to give an update on my $100 portfolio challenge. So in case you don't know, I put $100 into a DeFi portfolio and another $100 into a Degen portfolio, also known as ultra risky. My goal is to get both up to $1,000 as quickly as possible. Previous videos, I gave some guidelines and some rules as to what I want to follow. However, I had a little bit of a mishap. I had to shift my funds to a brand new wallet. I also had to take down those old videos, but don't worry, it's only been like a week since I've been in this challenge, so I'll give some quick updates as to what's happened. And moving forward, you're going to see me do live trades, also my thought processes, just explain probably things about LP tokens, providing liquidity, taking it out, the rewards, the gas fees, searching for new projects. So either I'm going to make it up to $1,000 or I'm going to get wrecked, but we're all going to learn something in the process. Keep in mind that these videos are just going to be for entertainment and educational purposes only. This is not financial advice. This is extremely risky, so please do not do what I do. We're just here to have a good time. Check it out and I'll learn. What else do I got for that? Nothing much. So let's just get started. Let's take a look at the market quickly. On Bitcoin, typically has an influence over the crypto market in general. So you take a look, it's a descending wedge or descending channel. There we go. That's the correct terminology. I'm not the biggest TA guy, but sometimes it helps. It's a tool in the toolbox. So I see that this is a major trend line. This is a descending channel. So it goes boop, 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 boop. And if we can actually bop through this purple line and this yellow line, banana line we should call it, so if we can get above 40,000, that would be really nice. However, we gotta burst past that, so it may be a challenge. Wish us luck. All right, here we go. So what else? Let's take a look at the wallets. All right, so to give an update as to where I stand, I actually took screenshots before I had to transfer the funds and do all the things. I did have to pay a little bit of fees, which sucks because I had to take out some of my current positions and then also had to transfer and but either ways, I wanted to do a true capture. So this was, you can see the timestamp right here, February 1st, 5:56 here. It's at the time of recording, just an hour or so later. So there we go. I was rocking $100. This was my DeFi portfolio. My thinking was to go into Beethoven X because the APRs were really nice. Keep it in Liquid Driver tokens. And then Liquid Driver went down in price. However, I still liked it. It did come back up a little bit, but the Beats tokens actually saved me and kept at 100. Again, I actually had to take out all my funds, pay a little bit of gas fees, so that's not cool, but we'll revisit whether I want to do that again, or maybe I'll shift it out to be a little bit different. Let's take a look at the Degen. Actually, the Degen went through a whole roller coaster, and I'll tell you, I'll give you just a brief summary. I went into a Tomb fork called Tomb, has two OMB. It's a fork off Tomb, playing off T and the T. Not important. The fact was, I actually did make a decent amount of profit. I was really excited, but then it dropped below a trend line. I said, oh, I gotta get out. And then unfortunately, it bounced up super high even further. But I really respected the conditions I set out for myself, so I was happy with that. Then I tried to play a project that just got released called it was called Ring. And a lot of people got a sour taste in their mouth because they remember the Node project called Ring. But this is something different on the Phantom side. So I tried to just quickly day trade that, or swing trade that, and it did not work out in my favor. So I was really behind. I got down to like $90. I was like, oh, this sucks. But then I came across this new project that I may want to re-enter. Right now I'm at $119, so that is pretty sweet. So if you want to follow along, what you can do is actually check out this app. It's called DeBank, and you probably decentralized bank, and you can type in the wallet addresses. So I'll put the link in the description so you can follow along with what I'm doing. But yeah, we're going to be starting off here. This one's probably going to be my DeFi, so I'm going to be starting off at $99. And this one is going to be for my Degen. So again, the swap fees and all of that took me down a little bit, but it do be like that sometimes. Now you could be saying, Professor, I don't believe you. Like maybe you just went down to $50 and now you're just trying to bump it up and you're using your own funds. I don't know what to tell you. Could be, but no. Either ways, we'll go on this journey. I'll keep you guys all updated. It's a lot of fun. So yeah, I don't mind getting wrecked and saying, well, I messed up. It do be like that because, I'm not an expert, but I just want to see where it goes and we can learn together. All right, so what else do we got for you? So I talked about the Ring project. It was one of my Degen plays. So it came out right here, and I had some trend lines. I don't have it on the chart right now, but I saw it hit right about here. I said, oh, you're going past? Where was it? Probably right here even. I was like, oh, you just beat that all-time high? I'm in. And then it dropped, hit that. I was like, okay, that's fine, that's fine. And it went right here. I was like, I'm out, I'm out. And I'm kind of glad that I did, because man, did it tank. But then again, if I would have held in there, I would still be maybe break even. So it's just a look at the draw. When it came to the tomb, this was also interesting, because I had a trend line drawn right here, more or less. I mean, it's not going to be perfect. I'm just saving on time here, right? So I looked here and I was like, well, this isn't too bad, because it's a tomb fork. It actually generates me really high rewards. So I don't, it's nice when this also does appreciate in value, but it's not the most important. I was like, oh, this is so cool. It's going up, and I'm getting nice rewards in the process. And I think what happened was it just tanked right here. I was like, oh, I am out. But it just went out just temporarily, and it just kept on chugging along. It happened. So what project did I get into after that? Well, I actually got into a farming project that not a lot of people are talking about. Some are, but not a lot. It's called ProtoFi, and some people told me about it. If you know, you know. Thank you to one specific individual that did message me about it. Likewise, on Twitter, I do like Popstar. So a lot of people on the Phantom side right now are looking at the NFTs, and they're seeing it pop off on the Phantom side, but I'm thinking, am I too late? Am I too early? I'm not sure. Well, especially with this portfolio size, I don't really think I can flip it. No, I can. I'm going to do some positive affirmations, but I'm going to stick with the DeFi right now, or some more of the Degen's quick trading. And when I see, let's say, Popstar, he's one guy that I really follow on Twitter. He's really intelligent, talks about a lot of projects, and he's talking about this. I'm like, okay, I'm on the right track. I think that there's something there. I'm liking what's happening on the charts, and then also the rewards, and some of the people that I really look up to is talking about it, but not so many where it's everybody knows about it. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people are focused on the NFTs. So again, everything in this video, not financial advice, but you can take a look at the charts right here. So maybe this is a little bit of alpha. Hey, you came here for the portfolio challenge and you learn about a new project and some alpha in the meantime. Here we go. So let's check out this ProtoFi, and let's see if it is worthy enough for me to get in. So I'm going to connect my junk wallet. So then just in case, I'm not wanting to get in, just in case I don't want my funds drained. Now, I believe ProtoFi is good, but knock on wood, never know. So right now, we're just going to play it safe. And what they have is, I haven't done my full research, but they got two different tokens. One is Proton, one is Electron. Kind of makes sense, right? You got a plus and a minus type of token. Okay, and I think you farm for this Proton token, but then for the Electron, it's more of the staking. So let's take a look. There's different ones out here. There's, okay, farm, so you can, whoa. That is some high rewards. And based on what's going on with the price, I want in. I didn't even expect this, but I want in. Wow. Okay, that is definitely on my radar now. So I could give Phantom, so assuming that Phantom goes up in price with Proto, that is a good thing. If I want to be a little bit more cautious, pair it against a stablecoin with USDC. No lockups, everything. Okay, I don't think a lot of people know about that. Okay, and I have to stake in order to get electrons. Interesting. Okay, so that is a key concept, because this is more of the staking. I don't think you can really sell the electrons, and this is where I'm not really sure. I looked in the documentation, and you can come in here and you can stake your electrons and get a stablecoin. So this is a decentralized exchange, first off. ProtoFi, decentralized exchange, okay? Number two, they have some sort of like unique tokenomics that's going on here with the farming for the Proton, and now there's the Electron token, and apparently, maybe the Electron is a one-way street, or it's harder to get this, but then once you do, then you can actually stake it into right here, and you actually get a stable coin worth 546% APR. This is interesting. Okay, let's keep on going here. Let's see what else we got here. We got Fusion. So this is different other pairings and farming tokens you can do. This is where I was at. I was right here. I was doing Proton and FUSDT, getting this high APR. So that's how I was able to get up to $19 in profit, probably making up from my previous blunder. So, high volatility is the name of the game when it comes to the Degen portfolio. But now I'm looking that maybe I want to do the Degen and the DeFi both in here. Stay tuned. We'll figure this out. So I'd be able to come in here and I give my LP tokens, and I would then get 1,166% in Proton tokens, which is about, quick math, 3% per day. That's really nice. That's really nice. And especially with a lower portfolio that I have right now, I'm willing to take on much larger risk to get up there much quicker. And I'm on Phantom because cheaper gas fees. Other people have suggested other blockchains, but I'm just sticking with Phantom because that's what I know for right now. And again, I'm not going to be putting in more money. It's just $100 in both portfolio is how I started. When it comes to the Degen, I'm not going to talk about like the very small market cap, because as a result, I don't want to influence it in any way. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to be kind of like, hey, I can talk about it and it doesn't have any impact, especially, with my viewers or $100 portfolio. So that is something to keep in mind as well, because I had to take down the previous two videos. Either ways. Okay, so we got this, and let's take a look at the last one. What is this particle one? This one's where you just straight stake Proto. You get 1% per day, but dude, looking at those other pools that were available, I want in on that. I'm willing to do that. I don't even have to do the math on impermanent loss. I'm willing to roll the dice on this. And again, this is me personally. Don't follow along. Don't do this. Not financial advice. All right. So the last place to take a look is at this swapper feature. So apparently you can swap your Electron for Proton and maybe vice versa. I don't know what is the penalties here. I guess that's something I'd have to consider. Current penalty if you swap 0. Well, that's easy. Let's see what else we got. So there's going to be documentation here. I'll leave a link in the description as to the website. Apparently they may have NFTs that will help you get more stuff. Not sure. What else? Oh, I do remember Popstar. He mentioned that he does fire. What was it? There we go. I found it. Okay. So he was using Finance Firebird. So this is just a way, if you want to swap a token and you want to get the best price, it'll take a look at all the other decentralized exchanges and try to get you the best rate. And what he's mentioning is that, yes, it's on Proton, is on Firebird, and it's also going through, when it even comes from Phantom to stablecoins, it's going through ProtoFi, which is actually a great thing for the DEX because they're giving the cheapest rates, collecting the fees, etc. So that could be actually a really great thing. And then he's suggesting it goes 0.5% swap fees are lower than Spooky Swap or Spirit Swap, and the profit goes directly to Electron stakers. Interesting. So, okay, remember how we were back here and we were taking a look at this and we're like, whoa, you're getting 546% APR if you stake your Electron tokens. Okay. So I did a lot of jumping around. Don't necessarily have to follow along with everything that I've done. Let's take a look at, okay, so if we want to take a look at how much TVL or how much funds is actually in ProtoFi, I could be saying the name wrong, my bad. Let's just take a look. So it is way down here on the list, number 27. I haven't heard many people talk about this. I'm kind of liking this. It's behind a lot of these other projects down here. And you can see that Spirit Swap, Beethoven X, 0x DAO, Spooky Swap. People have all heard about this, but people aren't talking about Proto. That's good. That's good. I really want those gains. Charts look good, but again, it's a farming token, so that's always very risky because they say farming tokens go down to 0. Okay, I'm going to open this up in a different tab, so if you want to read what Popstar wrote down, feel free. Let's take a look at Beethoven X, because I want to review a little bit, and I want to reassess whether that's what I want to get in, or am I just using both wallets, my Degen and my DeFi, to get in ProtoFi and just rock it, because, hey, I got no shame. I want to get those funds up. I got to do what I got to do. I think it's a Degen play and a DeFi play, both into one, so let's check it out. All right, how are we doing on time? 14 minutes. We got this. Okay. So, with Beethoven X, I do like this as well, but I have to keep in mind the gas fees and the amount of rewards. I want to get this bumping as quickly as possible. Now, in my first video, I saw just huge. It was 800% APR for the Daniele project. So I'm talking about time. I think it was time. It was at least Spell and Ice, Phantom, and Mim. And then the whole kind of controversy drama happened, and I was watching the charts, and I had a dip out. It was really good, and then I went into Liquid Driver, staked it here on Beethoven X, was getting about 300% APR and being rewarded in beats. I really liked it, and my strategy there was don't keep moving it, because if I keep on breaking my tokens or paying the swap fees, the gas fees, horrendous. So my idea was that with the DeFi wallet, just keep it there and just keep moving the funds wherever it needs to go, whatever's got the highest APR. I'll get some beat rewards, and then with the beat rewards, I could get like 113%, but it doesn't make sense to deposit it constantly because the gas fees would, it's a whole other thing. If you're not catching up with this, that is completely fine, because we're going to take a look at what APRs we got right here. And the APRs in general are really nice, but again, I am focused on getting as much APR as possible. So here is where I was talking about the Liquid Driver. Okay, price pretty much was staying steady from what I recall looking at the charts earlier. You can see right here, not too shabby. What the heck? Thing just bump $1 just out of nowhere? All right, pretty cool. But Ring got about 246% getting rewarded. Monolith, what is that? Exodia and different ones. Okay, but I don't know. I'm really looking at this ProtoFi. Okay, so I'm going to establish some rules as to maybe when I'll get out or some warning signs. Yeah. So I'm going to draw a trend line, and my goal is to connect as many points, bottom points, as possible. So I think I can connect it here, here, here. So if stuff ever drops monstrously below this, I'm going to call this a banana line, because you know why? You guessed it. We're going to turn this yellow, make that, yeah, monster banana. So as time progresses, if this thing drops below, let's say 18.6, roughly, based on a time perspective, I'm going to have to reassess my options. So, and if it goes higher, then heck yeah. Now, I don't know about Electron. Can I check that out? Hold on. ELCT. Ooh. What? Dang, dude. In the last 24 hours, it went up 42%. What have I been doing? I don't even know. Okay, there was a major spike there on the 24th of January. I don't know what the heck happened. So I'm going to try to eliminate that high spike and get a better feel. Okay, so the next question I'm asking myself is, if this is the quote-unquote like staked version of this, do I see that this price is really going to go up? Again, we're going to do another banana line. I mean, it can, but I'm not. I think if I just do LP tokens with my Proton and get that 2,000%, then I can decide whether I want to convert it over to Electron or what I want to do. Because yes, this could go up, but I like those high APRs. I'm not gonna lie. All right, let's just re-examine, make a decision here. We're gonna get paid in Electron tokens anyway, so if the Electron tokens are on the upswing, and the Proton token is as well, so I'm going to be, let me explain it this way. I'm going to come in here, give my LP tokens. Hopefully, Proton, Phantom still continue to go up in price. I'm getting really nice rewards of about 6% per day, roughly. And I'm going to get rewarded in Electron tokens, which is kind of more the staked version. And when I take a look at the graph, I'd be a little bit concerned because I'm just saying, okay, they're emitting these tokens like no other. But we're in an uptrend based on this trend line as well. So even if I'm just letting the rewards sit, they actually have a value associated to it, and they may even gain in value. And once I collect enough, it's up to me whether I wish to then take those rewards and stake it here, or if I want to potentially sell it. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I know my next step, and that's enough for me to move forward. And I'm going to put it here. I'm going to do this for both wallets. I've decided. Yeah. Why? Why don't... Oh, I connected with my junk wallet. Okay. You know what? You've upgraded. Now, again, I can't speak for if this project's legit or not and anything about it. As you just saw, taking a look at some of these things, I'm taking on extra risk. But I like what I see. So, again, do your own research, not financial advice. Okay. So I'm going to enable this. Hopefully I'm connected. Because if I'm connected with the wrong wallet, it ain't going to work. And I can do confirm. Which one am I using right now? Let's keep track of this. So I'm with my Degen wallet, and I'm saying, hey, yes, I want to be able to stake. I'm allowing you to use my funds. Please don't do anything shady with it. Okay. So now it's saying, okay, if you want to stake your LP tokens, meaning temporarily give up your funds, so that other people can swap between Phantom and the Proton token, we will give you a lot of rewards. You want to stake? I'm like, yes, definitely, but I don't have any LP tokens. So I can actually click right here called Proton, even though it says Proto, I'm going to call it Proton Phantom LP. I want to see where it takes me. Oh, so it's a decentralized exchange and they take care of their own liquidity. Okay, so I am going to connect my MetaMask and I will connect the Degen wallet because that's what we're taking care of first. I am going to make sure that I leave probably one Phantom, maybe two, just in case for gas fees, because in the previous times in the videos I had to take down, I ran into problems where I was so close where I could not do the transaction. I had to literally wait for the gas fees to drop down so I could do it, and I do not want to find myself in that situation again. So I'm always going to keep two Phantom on the sideline just in case. All right, so we got 56, yes. And I'm going to do 50%, so it's 50-50. That's just how LP tokens work. I can explain that a little bit later. Let me just actually deposit this and show you how that works. Okay, so I'm not going to give up all my funds because I need to keep a little bit off to the side. So how am I going to do this? I'm going to do 26. Perfect. Yes. Oh, well, I can't. Okay, I understand what's happening. I have to actually acquire the Proton tokens first. So I have my full balance of 56 Phantom, which is almost the equivalent of $100. And I could do, okay, I need to get the Proton token. Here we go. And then I do the 26 from the number from before. So I'm going to get half Phantom, half Proton, provide that liquidity so other people can swap between it. Okay, the gas fees are really cheap. It's like, what, 5 cents, 10 cents? I can work with this. Definitely can work with that. Let's see here. Cool, it's already done. So let me, I know I'm clicking around, so just give me a second here. Come on, load up. I've always found when I just click on MetaMask, I don't know what happens. It just pulls up the data quicker and then it shows up quicker here. Sometimes I have success with that. Why? I don't want 4. I have no idea what just happened. Absolutely no idea. I thought I swapped it for my Proton. Okay, let me take a look at the... Oh my gosh, okay. Okay, so when setting up my MetaMask, I did have it configured for Phantom. However, it's not looking at the right website to see all the different history and what's in my wallet and all that good stuff. So I'm going to quickly just change that. So this shows how I would configure MetaMask to use Phantom. However, this block Explorer URL is incorrect how I have it set up currently. So I'm going to use it right now. Hey now, let me copy. That's not cool. Copy, yes. And then I can go here. And I can now say, click on the color circle, go to settings, go to networks, click on Phantom. First off, I'm just going to call it Phantom. I don't need it to be called mainnet. I was using AnySwap and it gave me the wrong URL apparently, so I am just, why is it pointing to that? It should be http rpc phantom.tools. Whoa. Yes. rpc.phantom.tools. All right, we're making progress here. Chain ID's got to be 250. That's great. Okay, Phantom, and then we're going to just pop that in here. You are lying. HTTPS phantomscan.com. Done. Save. Perfect. So now, check this out, check this out. I click on the triple dots, and I say View Account in Explorer, and it's going to show me all the things I have in my wallet. Let's take a look. If it loads. And this is not because the website is slow, I don't think so. It's just I upgraded my computer, and sometimes it's a little slower. Okay, there are my tokens. Now, if I want to see this actually appear in my MetaMask, I can click on, so I already am on the Proton contract address, all that good stuff. And I should be able to now just say copy address. So this is kind of like the address for the Proton token. And I can go here, I can click on assets and say import tokens, and then I paste that in. It should tell me that's the Proton, add custom token, import it, boom. So I should now have my 266 appearing right here. Okay, well, I'm not 50-50 because when I go to my liquidity, I'm trying to add liquidity, and I don't know why it does this. And I say Proton, hey now. And I do Proton, it's saying, oh, you don't have enough Proton balance. I'm like, what? Okay, fine, so let's just make this be even. So if I were to, ooh, how do I do 50-50 on this? Right? What did I even do? I swapped out, how much? 26 Phantom for 266 Proton, which is about $54. So how much extra do I have that's not liking me? So if I were to pop in 30, it's a 306. So I'm going to have to do some quick math. Hold up. So that's a difference of 40, 20. So I need roughly 20 more Proton, and I should be fine. Let's take a look. Let's see if I'm right. You think I'm right? I'm going to go Proton, do 20. This is where the 50-50 really helps out, even though I thought I did it right, but I guess not. Again, it's not that big of a deal. 8 cents. I mean, it kind of sucks, but it is what it is. And then I can always look on Phantom Scanner to see if that's trading. But again, it's really fast. I like it. Boom. It's already pending. Getting added to the block, apparently. And boom, done. All right, cool. So I'm done here. Let's see. Did I get lucky? Proton. I should have less Phantom. So the website needs to update. It should show that I have 28, and I will do max. Perfect. And we're going to actually just take it down a smidge because of the gas fees, as I discussed. Ugh. You know, I'm going to risk it. I'm going to push up. I don't want to keep on doing these swaps. Kind of annoying. I'm just going to risk it and keep on getting more. I'm going to assume that Phantom gas fee doesn't go insane. I'll keep one on the sideline just in case. And then I have a little bit of extra Proton that I can always do. So now I'm going to supply, confirm. 7, yeah, 0.07. Not a big deal. If this would be on Ethereum, I would be crying like no other. And hopefully it's, woohoo, it's already there. So I can do max, confirm. Please let that be low. Okay, 0.08, I can work with this. You know what, screw it. Just to make sure I'm safe. Okay, and this is what I'm talking about right here. This is how I know that I'm Gucci right now, because it shows me that this is staked. And take a look, it's already showing me that I'm gaining these rewards. Now granted, 0.005 and 1 penny doesn't look like a lot, but the benefit of this is that it's actually showing me that I did this correctly, and that it's emitting tokens. I did, a few days ago, I did put into one farm and they did not emit the tokens, and then they retired it right away. I was like, you just made me waste over half a Phantom of gas fees. This is insane. But again, right now it's really low. I love that, and I'm just gonna let this chill. And let's see here. Since I have a little bit of extra Proton, I'm just going to trade it back. I mean, 7 cents to make sure that I got enough is fine. I'll just take it as it is. Proton X. So again, click on my MetaMask. Maybe I'll load it up a little bit faster for the DEX. Does not. Ooh. Hurry up. I wonder if I can just go savage and tell it. Oh, okay, I did anyway. Insufficient liquidity for this trade. Nope. Yay. Done. With me so far? Awesome. Okay. So now I'm going to do the same thing for my DeFi. Here we go. So I'm going to now say connect. And now I'm rocking 48 Phantom. And I want to actually do 50-50 with this, but save 2 Phantom for the gas. Yes, just in case. It's always good. So if I subtract 2, that means I got 46 to play with, roughly. And 46 divided by 3 is, or 46 divided by 2 is 23. So what I'm going to be doing is doing 23. Swap that for Proton. So I can have 50-50 provided as funds so that trading can happen and I'll get my rewards. It's just as simple as that. So I do my confirm swap. Confirm. Close. Should happen real quickly. Done. Add liquidity. Select Proton. We said 23. You know what? I'll just max out the whole Proton amount. Approve it. Done. All right, come on. Let me supply this. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So now I have my LP tokens, which is fine, but I actually have to deposit them. Now, there could be different websites and different projects that allow me to deposit these tokens. So I could, maybe in the future, there'll be Reaper Farm. I could just give it there, and they will auto-compound it for me. But in the meantime, I'm actually going to focus it on here, because they're the ones that are giving me the highest rewards here on Proton. And I'll be getting those electron rewards. So come on, let's load up. So this is still remembering my Degen. I gotta make sure to connect my DeFi. There we go. So I'm gonna have to do again, approve. And now I can stake, do my max, confirm. Confirm. $95 rocking in there. My electron already got, 0.002. I'll see what happens. So to recap, I took my Phantom amount and I split it. Half and half. Sent half for Proton, kept half of the Phantom, and a little bit extra for gas fees in the form of Phantom. Okay. Then I went to ProtoFi here, and I said, okay, I will give you both tokens temporarily, and you will give me back what's known as an LP token, saying, yep, I gave it. Now with this, it's like a receipt. I can take it anywhere I want. But ProtoFi, they say, okay, if you actually deposit here, you will get about 6% rewards in electron tokens. And what I do with electron tokens, I'm not sure. Taking a look, price of both electron and Proton look really good. So I'm happy about that, and we will see what happens. Now, if trend lines are broken, then I may have to reconsider on the fly, But as of right now, I'm very happy. And again, not a lot of people are talking about this, so we'll see where it goes. And then let's just see what happens out here on DeBank. So because it's so new, it's saying to avoid volatile fluctuation, they're not going to show that. So I'm just going to assume that you just double that price. So, even though it may look that I'm doing horribly, 52, it's like, well, okay, I got my $4 in Phantom, but times this by 2, so that'd be what, like 96? So, this is going to be $100, and you'll figure it all out. Either ways, let's put this back on me. Had to actually move my funds, do a whole new wallet, take down some old videos, but regardless, still made a little bit of progress. I have high hopes about what's going to be happening here. Hopefully this was entertaining, educational, and wish me luck moving forward. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.